Hey crafty people, it's Tasha here, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking part in Altenew's Folktales and Stories collection release, video hop and of course giveaway. So I'm going to be using this new Cat Life stamp and matching die from this new release. I love it, it's so much fun and it's something completely different than what I usually go for, so I thought that it would be fun to do something different. So we're going to talk about how to add these kinds of critter images onto cards that are still sort of more elegant and clean and simple. Basically taking the techniques that we use on the kind of floral cards that I make here, but doing them with critters. I want to say like a grown-up critter card. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, hopefully you'll see what I mean. And this will give you some ideas of how you could use this new stamp set if you have looked at it and sort of wondered how you would go about it. So I'm going to start by stamping out the images of all the cats, and then I've also grabbed the little dragonfly butterfly image and the little ball of wool as well. So cute. So I'm just going to stamp them out using my Misty onto some Nina 80-pound cardstock, using my Obsidian Black pigment ink. That is my favourite ink for a nice bold image. I also like to use my Trinity pressure tool to help me get a really good image transfer first time. So these are the kind of layering stamps, but they're really easy layering stamps. So there's only one layer of colour that you're going to add, and it is really easy to get them lined up. So once I'm happy with where they are, I'm going to use my conditioning tool just to condition them, get them ready to be stamped, really, because when they are brand new, if you don't get that sort of shiny sheen type thing covering that's on the stamps off, then you're going to get not the perfect image that we're after. So I've chosen 4 different colours to do my cats in, just to give you some ideas of what combinations you could use. Then I'm now stamping, this is the little image of the 3 cats together. I've stamped that onto an A2 panel, and I've stamped it again onto some masking paper, and I am just going to fussy cut this. Now I do have the die, but I want to cut right the way up to the line, so that there's no gap. I'm going to be doing a little bit of ink blending, and I don't want there to be that white gap around the image. So they're not too difficult to fussy cut. Just take your time. Remember to turn the scissors turn the paper rather than the scissors. Oh my gosh, Tasha. So I did add the colour onto those cats as well. I didn't film that bit because I'd already done it. It's the same. And then I'm just going to add that masking paper over the top of my kitty cats and give it a rub down to make sure that it is stuck nicely. And then I've got one of the small blending tools and Citrus Burst. I had to get closer to the screen then to see what it was. Citrus Burst ink. So this is the lightest of the Sunshine in Your Pocket ink family. So I'm just doing a bit of a sort of halo of colour around these cute little kitty cats, just for a really, really quick, easy, simple background. One layer. And once you've cut the mask out as well, I didn't get rid of this mask. You can use that again, and you can use it multiple times. It's really good quality masking paper. This is the Altenew one. So I'm now using the Fresh Lemon, which is the second colour in that family, and then I go back to add a little bit more of the lighter citrus burst, just so that I've got a nice fade, just to help that transition a little bit. And then I'm going to carefully peel back my masking paper to reveal those beautiful kitty cats underneath. It's always so magical when you do that. I love it. They look so cute with their little slight background. And I've added a stamped sentiment from the set that says, "You are," I think, is it pertastic? Something. It's a pun. I love puns. And then for the rest of the images that we'd already stamped, I'm just going to cut those out with the coordinating dies, and then we're going to get started on making some more backgrounds. So another A2 panel. I like to have them like pre-cut and on a little shelf in my desk, because it just makes it so much easier to create like that. So I'm using some of the satin masking tape just to mask off a line on this cardstock. I'm going to make a really quick ink blended background that kind of mimics like grass in the sky. So I'm not going for realism, I'm just laying some colours down. So I have sped this up a lot because it did take obviously longer than this. So I added some green to the bottom half. I just added a little bit of a darker green right there where that masking tape is, just to deepen that transition area, so that you can really see some variation in colour. It just makes it a little bit more interesting. Then I'm going to slowly peel back that masking tape, and I'm going to reapply it so that it is covering all of that green that we've just blended, so that now I can blend the upper half of the card panel. So I'm going to use some blues for this. Now, I purposely didn't go for a sort of smooth blend here. I wanted to leave some whites, just really to give the sort of illusion of clouds in the sky. Just a really quick way of doing it, because as I said, you know, this is going to be an abstract outdoor scene. So once we've got that in place, I decided what cats I was going to add there, where they were going to be, and then I stamped my sentiment on, and then I'm popping up the cat images with some instant dimension foam tape. And I quite liked that there's one just sort of sitting there, and then the other is on his back playing, chasing a little butterfly, dragonfly, whatever it is, up above him. It's just really cute. I really love it. So there's another option. So we're going to be getting sort of more clean and simple now as we go through. So here I'm going to add just some strips of washi tape. This is the fine gold stripe, or gold fine stripe, something like that, washi tape. I'm just adding 2 pieces of that just to make it a little bit wider. And I do like to fold it around the edge just to help that stay in place. And then I'm going to add my little kitty here that's doing a sort of stretch, and I'm going to add the wool, the ball of wool, so it looks like he's sort of stretching out towards that. It's a really simple way of adding that cat on, and the stripes of washi just give us a really abstract kind of floor, so it looks like your cat's not floating off into midair. So moving on, this is our 4th and last card for this video. So I have one more kitty cat left, the one that is facing away from us. So I've used the Fine Frames diamond to cut some of the gold glitter cardstock from one of the Altenew glitter cardstocks. What I love about these fine frame diamonds, they're going to cut out a fine frame as suggested, but you're also going to get the inner diamond as well. So I'm going to put that fine gold frame to the side, I think, and use the solid gold diamond for my actual card. I cut a few of the smaller diamonds as well to give us a little bit more interest, and then we're going to add those to the panel. So I've used some instant dimension foam tape behind my kitty cat again, and I'm going to sit him on that gold diamond. His little tail is sitting off to the side, and again it's just a way of grounding that image a little bit so he doesn't look like he's floating in space. So using my mat for sort of guidance, I'm going to add a strip of this very thin striped washi tape, and then I'm going to add that diamond to sort of sit on that, and add another couple of the diamonds, the small ones, sort of off to the side. So these are going to be like my embellishments, and again just another simple stamped sentiment, and I really love how that looks. So I did one of the solid small diamonds, and then I added one of the frame ones as well. I love this diamond set, it's just beautiful, and yeah, I just think that they're really useful sets to have, these frame ones. So that is my fourth and last card. I hope that you like it. So yeah, there are my cards. I completely forgot that this was a video hop again, just went through all my cards, but yeah, don't forget this is a video hop. I'll have links in the description below for the next video on the hop, as well as the Altenew video at the start of the hop. Of course, as always, there are some very generous gift vouchers from Altenew. Those guys always just, yeah, they give the best prizes. It's amazing. So don't forget to hop on through, but leave a comment on each video as you go for more opportunities to win the prize. I'll have some close-up pictures and a little bit more detail along with a full supply list on my blog, which will also be linked below. I hope that you have a lovely, happy, safe and wonderful week. Stay crafty. Bye.